I'd be really, really annoyed about it, but generally I'm pretty fine because of the fact that work is now over. If work wasn't over, it'd be a different story, obviously. So, I want to talk through a couple of things that have happened at work, actually, just to go through them and sort of kind of not just see whether I'm in the right or the wrong for thinking what I'm thinking, but whether like just to sort of say it out loud, because I feel like if I say it out loud, even if I'm saying it to the void, it sort of like makes me feel less bad about it. Does that make sense? So, a couple things have happened this week. One, somebody has left the company. Completely mutual. They just left the company because they found a job that fits the career that they were going for. They were doing a geography course. Ours was vaguely geography. They've got onto something that's actually geography. You know? Um, that's not a huge thing, but is a thing. Uh, Second thing that happens. Well, let me just make sure that this is all set up. Second thing that happens. They make someone redundant. They make someone who is the mainstay of this company. Like somebody who has been there since not since it was made, but very like within a year of the company being made, they were in the company. And they make this person redundant. Needless to say, although they weren't, let's be honest, they weren't doing much, they were kind of coasting. It didn't really matter because they were such a mainstay and they were such a helpful person to everyone that like everyone had, even people who had just started had good memories of them, right? And they were look, they were getting old. They could have retired at frankly any point, but they hadn't. But they didn't want to retire. And they made them redundant, which like logically as a decision logically to do, completely understandable, right? Completely understandable. But as a morale thing, horrendous. Made it has made it very, very obvious.
The humans say there are
The
dwarven ruins
like
in the
you want
mountains.
to be as a business, you want to be business-like because you want to be making money because that's how you work. But you kind of don't want your employees to know this, or at the very least, you need to have a balance in some capacity. And it was just sort of a shot in the face. Combine that with recently, somebody had a huge outburst at work. Huge outburst. One of the calmest people ever actively was like shouting um, about like a lot of stuff. I won't get into it. But it wasn't necessarily like the shouting itself was not of anything that was like they didn't have a point. They were just angry, and the angriness had sort of boiled over, and they had a breaking point kind of situation. But needless to say, that happened, and because of that happening, uh, they kind of were open. Everyone, a lot of the people who knew him knew, but he was quite open about the fact that he is looking for another job, and he is a mainstay. I mean, he's been doing it for a while, but also he is a man who literally has done so much for this company. Like he does so much for the company compared to the other one who was made redundant, who doesn't really do a ton for the company. He does so much for the company. Um, and so it's a real problem that he's going. You combine that with the fact that they've been outsourcing recently, like very aggressively outsourcing, and those outsourcing people are a freaking nightmare to deal with. What's this? Lion's Arch what? Wait, what is this? Lion Arch Survivor. Oh, Oh, I can get a butler outfit if I watch 5 hours. Yeah, that ain't happening. Anybody who's watching that wants to get that, great. Get it. But yeah, it's a situation that's not been great. You combine that, I'm not going in there because I don't want to interrupt it with my conversation. Combine that with the fact that these people that are being outsourced to have made repeated problems, and then we've emphasized these problems to them, and then they've made the same problems again. Because look, I'm never really up on my ability to teach. I was teaching I was teaching the person who then taught them, because this is how the outsourcing is working. I taught somebody, that person then taught somebody else. But anyway, this happens, and in the process of this happening, as I said, I teach them, and then this problem happens once, and I'm like, okay, well maybe I forgot to mention it, or maybe I didn't emphasize when I was talking about it how much of an importance it is, and so I do it again. We teach them all again, me and another person, and then they've done it again recently. And it's just another slap in the face because they're giving them more and more important work because they're a fifth of the price. So it's like, oh, okay, if they do a fifth of the work, that's good enough, right? And so you combine all these things together and you've got yourself a workplace which lost like the lifeblood of it because they've lost one of the longest running people. They've lost somebody who did a decent amount of work in this company and have no plans of replacing them. You have several of the stuff getting outsourced, but horrendous problems that keep coming up. And you've got one person who is there, who spends most of their time, if we're being completely honest, complaining about the company and saying he's going to leave. And not really doing the level of work he used to. Still doing a ton of work, because he used to do a ton of work. But not as much as he used to. And you've got yourself a recipe for a very weird workplace. Needless to say, oh, I just remembered another thing. So they say they're going to put me onto something new. They say they're going to move me up from doing the general kind of grunt work and move me up to the sort of next level of the job, for lack of a better word. I'm trying to keep it vague because I don't want to dox anything, right? I don't want to dox the company or anything. Probably unlikely to happen, but it's better to just err on the side of being good about these things. But they've done that for a week, and they've just put me on the grunt work again. Like, they've just put me on grunt work, generally. And so it's not great at the moment, but what can you do? I'm off now for a week, so it's not a huge deal anymore. And my birthday's coming up, which is going to be fun. I might do a long stream. I'm quite busy actually over this week compared to normal. But I'll try and fit in maybe a longer stream just as a sort of a celebration. It won't be on my birthday because my birthday will be a Tuesday. And I don't stream normally on a Tuesday, and I don't particularly want to stream on my birthday on a Tuesday. But yeah, I'll do something about that. Anyway, let's start. Let's go meet these gods. If I don't do that...
You are, Commander. Not as smooth a ride as I would have hoped for. Did the portal fail?
No, this
We're
is where...
definitely not in the tomb anymore.
This is kind of like
It
where I
took
met
us
the...
somewhere, but
No sign of the gods
Sylvaneth
nor
lady.
our companions. We're off
Sylvari
to a
lady.
great start.
they were right beside us when we entered the portal. They can't be far.
I'm not worried about... what's his name? The Tribune, or that dude? The guy with the used to have a blindfold? Because he's met gods and stuff. Well, he met Balthazar, but he's met some gods. Also, it's pretty bare here. I don't feel like I'm gonna miss any of my friends. If we fight things, what do you get? What's your guess on what it's gonna be? My guess, there's only 2 ways it can go. He was not there before, by the way. Whitlock. 2 ways it goes. It's either animated armor, or it's spirits, and I think they'll go spirit way. It could go elemental, I guess.
You guys made it too, huh?
After a trifling inconvenience, yes.
After a trifling
So-
inconvenience.
This is it. We're in the mists.
Deep within them. I'd know this feeling anywhere.
See?
Like cold water running down my spine. Where's Casimir?
I don't know where Casimir
We
is.
haven't seen her.
Looks like the human gods are playing games with us.
Come on.
Well, maybe
She's
they
gotta
wanted
be
the most
nearby.
devout guy, because I'm not devout to the human gods, even though I'm a human, and you two aren't human. So maybe they just wanted the one who was actually devout to the religion, that even through literally an evil god appearing of their gods, of their pantheon, they were still believed to maybe talk to.
There you are, Commander. Can you believe it?
Oh, thank you for the
believe where we
follow.
are right now?
It's always nice.
I can't keep my hands from trembling. Meeting the gods.
Please
Can
don't
you
try and
imagine?
sell me anything.
Hold it together for me.
Please, I'm
Kaz.
begging you.
Oh, let her have her fun. She's about to meet her makers after all. And trust me, it's a memorable experience.
We still have to find them. Any idea where we should go?
The stories didn't mention anything beyond the portal.
I just realised
that
that
it was a
Canuck's
passage to
talking
the
about
mists.
Mordramoth. I would argue that you'd seem like you're the mother more of
That
as the
sandstorm is
maker there.
conspicuously localized. You suppose it's hiding something?
I didn't before, but now I do.
It's beautiful.
Look, the sandstorm's gone away.
Let's see what it was hiding.
Is this supposed to be all the different gods, or... There's only 3 lit up.
That symbol. Do you know what this means?
No.
You know I don't.
It's the sigil of the Sun Spears, a symbolic representation of the 8 virtues they most revered.
Well, there's only
We're
3 of
meant
them
to
now.
walk this path. We were set upon it by the gods. I'm certain of it.
I didn't choose the Sun Spears. I chose just being
What have you got there,
the
Commander?
neutral path.
This plate has some kind of markings etched on it.
And there's more of them carved into the stone platform as well. Perhaps they're meant to go together?
Only one way to find out.
Okay, I'm gonna need you guys. Okay, so it's like a weird. I don't know where they're supposed to go. Well, I know where they're supposed to go, but I don't know which spot they're supposed to. Like here? That work? Oh, there's a circle that still needs to be added. Oh no, that's not happening. I just saw that there's a time limit achievement for this. There's not a chance. It'd be kind of fun once I've done with this, going back through some of these areas and events and stuff, and maybe like seeing if I can get some of the achievements. I feel like it could become a bit of a hassle if I focus to get all of them. Because I'm not that good at dodging attacks, and I think dodging attacks might be like a major part of this that I would fail at. But I think it'd be cool to try out, you know? Okay, how do I get up there then? Oh, maybe do I jump up? Yeah, you jump up. Okay, I didn't realize this thing actually does sheer surfaces a bit better than generally you can do. Right, so there's another one up there. There might be spots specifically I'm supposed to put these, but I don't see A, a way of figuring out which way they go, and B, no, just mostly A. Let's just go with A. I don't know if this happens to you guys a lot, but I find that a lot of the time I find myself going, wait, there's 2 here? Oh. That's handy. I find myself a lot of the time, I'll do the whole I've got 3... No, not the guilds. I do the whole, I've got like 3 points to make here. Starting it off without actually having the 3rd point ready, and realizing very quickly that I only had 1 point. I think maybe these summons that I have are an active debuff here. What? Okay, that goes in there. That goes in there. How many of these things do we have left? Seriously, how many more of them are there? Oh, correctly place. Oh, no. That does mean that I have to figure them out. Also, I feel like I have about 5 of them. Am I insane for thinking that? I think there's one up there. Yeah, there is. Look at that area. No! I hate jumping with this thing. And by hate, I mean I'm slightly inconvenienced right now, and therefore I'm taking my hate out on everything. Oh, oh, no, 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 no! Yeah, there's absolutely no chance. I thought, in the back of my mind, there was the tiniest thought that maybe I could do it within the time limit. And that tiniest thought has now turned into an obvious reality. A wedge symbol collected. Please don't tell me there's more I have to do. I have another wedge symbol. No? What am I doing? Okay, this one's got something in it. This one doesn't have something in it. Done. This one's got something in it. This one doesn't have something in it. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have the 5. They're just none of them are in the correct spots. How the hell am I supposed to figure out what's in the correct spot? Trial and error? Because I can do trial and error. Wait, am I even putting the same... Am I putting the same one down in the same spot? Drop you here. We pick you up. We put you in spot. Are they the same? Oh, is it those things? Am I an idiot? Don't answer that. Okay, so this one's got that symbol, and the other one has that symbol. Right. Okay. So triangles do matter. What's this one got on it? That looks exactly the same as this one. I mean, I'm just gonna place a bunch in this slot until I see the one come up. If the one doesn't come up, I'm gonna cry.
That sounded promising.
Boom!
There must be more pieces of this puzzle lying around.
Yes, okay. Trial and error for the win. Nope. That one's right. That one's right. Yes. Oh, I love the fact that trial and error wins eventually. I do not know the symbols in any capacity, but I have succeeded.
Boss, we've got company. Say the word and I'll tear them apart.
No, I think they're supposed to be
Still
sun
missing
spears.
pieces of the puzzle. What if those spirits are a part of it?
Let's ask the spirits. Maybe they're here to help.
I'm gonna go ask this one, because this one looks like they're the most depressed. Only in acceptance of humility can we find strength. I humbly seek counsel with the gods. Then I bestow you the seal of humility. May it help you on your journey. Humility. Okay, I'm gonna go put that right in this spot here. No, this spot. No, this spot.
The disc fits, but the markings don't seem to line up.
Try giving it a turn or two.
No, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Done.
Torch lit up.
You must have done something right, Commander.
I always do something right. Hey, Zacklem. The past into truth, you must answer my question correctly. Only then will I give you the seal of loyalty. I'm ready. You are a farmer in charge of working the land for your lord, a kind and benevolent man. One of your fellow workers asks you for lighter work so that she may rest sooner. What do you do? I reduce her workload and take on a burden of responsibility. Correct. Go and take the seal of Zacklem.
You have passed my test.
Realistically, I'd be like, why? If you don't have a realistic reason. Like, if you just don't want to work, like, it's not fair on the other people. What about you, Yasfara? Hello, Yasfara. To gain, one must first be willing to give. That is the true nature of sacrifice. I see the audience with the gods. Then prepare yourself. I'm not exactly a Sun Spear candidate, eh? I met your leader, or at least one of the founder.
You have passed my test.
Don't understand why that was a test in sacrifice, if I'm being honest. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Oh, nice. Hello, Veritzik. Virazuk. Compassion is both beginning and the end to understanding. I see the Council of the Gods. You have travelled far and long to get here. Go then, and take with you the seal of compassion. Wasn't really a trial, but I guess makes sense for the compassion one. Turn into the right spot. No. Done. Who's next? You? Okay, let me go talk to Kanak and the Tribune again. Making progress, Commander. I'm still figuring out what to do with these discs. Yeah. I didn't really care about that. I wanted lore. I figured it out. Whitlock, my buddy. I actually don't know what the Char worship. Talk to me. Okay. Talk to me. Okay, no. Screw you. To pass into truth, prove yourself. I will give you the seal of honesty. I swear I got the seal of honesty. It wasn't at the worker one. While at the market, you witness your father pocketing several pieces of fruit without paying. The city guard approaches you and accuses you of stealing the fruit. What do you do? Tell the guard your father took the fruit and sincerely apologize. You've answered correctly. Go and take your seal, the seal of Gundayo.
You have proven yourself worthy.
The thing is, canonically, I'm like a street urchin before this, and definitely I stole, like, food to keep myself alive. And I worked for, like, a criminal organization. So I'm, like, definitely not doing that, realistically.
You have persevered. The path
This
is now
opens up.
open to you.
This opens up to stairs, right? I'm gonna guess stairs. Ooh, portal.
A portal.
Yeah, I said that.
So, Casimir, when we meet more of your gods, I hope they're a little less hostile than the last one we met.
With our luck, I bet they're as crazy as Balthazar.
Okay, Balthazar is the god of war
Stop
and
it.
fire.
Both of you. We're here for answers. And spitting in the face of the gods isn't going to help us get them. Show some respect.
What?
She's right.
Earn some
if Balthazar
respect.
demonstrated anything, it's that the gods aren't to be taken lightly.
Well,
Let's
no.
tread carefully
Earn
here.
some respect.
We don't know who's watching.
The only god we've ever met has been a dick. Why would they deserve my respect? I've got no proof that any of the things they've done are true. Because they said that Balthazar was a good man, and he ain't a good man.
This place.
This is too bright.
It's incredible. The scrolls, the books. There's so much.
Yeah, it's no Black Citadel.
Ritlock.
Yeah, I know. Respect. Show it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Show me respect. And I will show you respect. Oh, hello. Yep, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, no. You don't have to do that. Weird that you're like Valkyries, but it's mostly a desert place. Doesn't feel like it fits the Valkyries, but I guess they're not wearing that much because it's quite warm. Who are these people? Sanctum librarians, eh? Holy sh... What's happened to my screen? Why are there edges?
Cormier. I've seen statues and shrines, but I never imagined... Hail, goddess of truth. We need your help. Kaz, go ahead.
Thank you, Commander.
Go ahead.
Goddess Cormier. We have come to you seeking guidance and aid in dark times.
Rolls eyes.
Will you hear our plea?
Rise, Lady Mead. Please, continue.
Balthazar has emerged from the mist to bring ruin to Tyria. He's going to slay Krelkatorrik, and if he succeeds, the imbalance it brings could... You know all of this already, don't you?
Indeed.
We cannot defeat him on our own. For the sake of Tyria, Goddess Cormyr, please, we beg your aid.
I'm sorry, Lady Mead. There is nothing I can do.
What?
Please excuse me, Goddess. Perhaps I wasn't clear. We can't hope to defeat Balthazar without the aid of the Six.
Or the 5. Balthazar is one of the 6.
No, he isn't. Balthazar has been stripped of his claim and title. He is no longer one of the 6.
Stripped of... He's in Tyria as we speak, leading an army. He claims to be the god of war.
Come and see for yourselves. Perhaps then you'll understand.
Oh, is this another person disguising as... Wait, no, he would be a person disguising as a person disguising as a person.
Saw there could be no victory in our inevitable conflict with the Elder Dragons.
Okay.
Waging war with them could only lead to the destruction of Tyria. And we, the 6, would be the match that would start the blaze.
Yeah.
And so, we chose to withdraw from Tyria altogether and spare this world further calamity. Or rather,
That doesn't make any sense. The dragons
most
are still
of us
there.
chose to.
Well, that guy's not evil.
You may flee, but I will not. I do not avoid conflict. I am conflict. The Elder Dragons will die by my hands, and their power will become my power.
Balthazar was blinded by his pride. The dragons are beyond even the gods, a raw, primal force without equal.
I mean, we killed like 2
Whether
of them.
he won or lost, by his death or theirs, Balthazar's ambitions would bring about the end of Tyria. The rest of the 6, Dwayna, Brent, Melandru,
You get that
even
weird
Lissa,
thing on
reached
the
an agreement.
the ways they talk.
Balthazar had to be dealt with.
Like a little swish.
If you won't join the fight against the dragons, I'll see you all burn with them. Cowards! All of you!
I don't understand why he thought he could take 5 other gods. He should know your power, right? Why don't you use the god of death? Well, he is a god of death.
We stripped him of his power and chained him in the mists. There he would remain, forever, powerless to carry out his plans.
Mark these words. When I'm free, I will strike you all down and claim your power for my own.
Oh, is that the plan?
I will not be dismissed. I am Balthazar, mightiest of the 6. And I swear to you, you will scream your allegiance before the end.
He
Interesting
would
word.
be there now, if not for a certain Char and his search for an old, extinguished
In fairness,
blade.
you could have had a guardian there to tell them
sorry
it was
about that.
Balthazar.
Undo this wrong. The means are within your grasp.
Well, can you tell us what the means are?
Return to this world. Balthazar disguised himself as Lazarus with Lyssa's mirror. The only magic powerful enough to hide the truth from our eyes. By the time the ruse was revealed, the other gods had already departed,
What do you mean departed?
and soon, I will join them.
You don't have to go. You could stay. Fight with us.
You asked for a war between the gods. Do you not know the cost
Won't
of
be
such
less
a
of a
battle?
cost than the gods versus the dragons.
Have you not learned of the last time the gods stood against one of their own? Against Abaddon?
The spoiler? He's in 40k.
1,300 years ago, Abaddon and his army of fanatics waged a war ranging across the shores and islands of the Crystal Sea. The battle was so ferocious that the ocean boiled away, leaving behind the desert you see today. When the gods finally struck down Abaddon, his fall warped and ravaged these lands, creating the desolation.
Okay.
Abaddon remained a fallen god, imprisoned for 1,000 years, until he
I'm guessing
rose
this
to
is
threaten
Guild Wars
Tyrion
1 lore?
one last time.
That's my
A
guess.
mortal hero led a mission to stop him, and against all odds, succeeded.
That feels like a main character.
Abaddon is breaking up!
Incredible. All that knowledge.
It's running wild! It will destroy everything!
I can contain the power.
Cormir! No!
You can't contain the power.
I was there to contain the damage. But by then it was too late. The surge of power upended the balance of magic in Tyria, and stirred Primordus from his slumber, triggering this latest cycle of destruction. There is no victory to be found in a war between the gods. Only casualties.
I understand, but we don't have the choice you have. We have to fight. Balthazar doesn't care whether he destroys Tyria. He said so himself.
Please, Goddess. If there's any way we can convince you to stay.
No, Kaz. This isn't their war. It's ours.
Casimir, my dear child. You never needed our help.
Oh
You
shit.
were already on the path. Follow the trail of last. Restore what has been broken. The answers you seek are in the desert. I wish you good fortune, Commander. It's time. I must join the others.
Goddess Cormir, before you go,
Yes.
thank you for everything.
You carry with you the blessings of all the gods.
Oh, I'm blind because of Amir.
Never forget that.
Oh. I can do one of these things.
So we came all this way just to watch her leave?
Yes.
Kaz, are you all right?
Just processing, Commander. What Cormir said. I was angry, confused, but it's time we stand on our own. Tyria is ours to protect. I know that now.
So, what now? Are we to comb the desert for a clue? Because, as you may have noticed, there's a lot of desert.
If that's what it takes, yes.
I love this.
You heard
I love
Cormir.
this sarcastic boy.
We're on our own
And then
from here on out.
literally
So
next
we
week I'll
search
say
the
I don't
desert,
like him.
But we do it smart. We'll split up and search systematically.
Can do. I'd like to return to the Temple of Cormir anyway. The refugees there may have information we can use. And I've got some news to
They're not
share
going to
with them,
believe
too.
you if you
Good.
say that you're
Canuck?
I'll head for the desert near Amnoon.
the gods of left.
I also check in with my contacts in the Order of Shadows. They might be able to shed some light on things.
Ritlock, go with him. I'll take the Riverlands to the south. Let's work our contacts. Speak with the scouts. Anybody who might be able to help us in our search.
About that. What are we searching for exactly?
The way forward. That's all I've got at the moment.
Well, we've done more with less. Let's get to it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm obviously going to explore the Library of the Gods. Born in the need of prayer, by joining them we declare our people. We will defend every threat, large, mystic, supernatural. We live in great virtues, yep. Okay. So yeah, what I was saying before,
Is it
I'm gonna
just me, or am I amazing?
I'm just gonna look at these things just so that I have the achievement. I don't really care too much about the lore. thing I was getting at, that I think this is a load of bullshit, is that the answer was, we were like, hey, please fight with us. And her answer was, no, I can't, because you don't want gods to be brought into these fights, because when gods are brought into these fights, there's a bunch of casualties. Which I understand if it wasn't for the fact that her being included, sure, that means a god's in the fight. But in the same vein, there is already a god in the fight. There's already a god in the fight, and that god's not leaving. That god isn't not going to fight because you're not going to fight. And so it's still going to be a god versus something of equivalent power to the god, because how are we going to fight the god without having equivalent power to the god? So there's still going to be destruction. There's still going to be devastation. But if it was us with the power of a god, the equivalent power of a god, and a god versus a god, I feel like this would be a different story. Can these people help? Like, I look at this and I just go, I don't particularly believe what she's saying, because that doesn't make any sense to me. You know? That's the thing that gets me. Sorry about the dropped frames, by the way. I don't know what causes it. But yeah, I don't see her logic there. And I also don't see her logic of not telling us where to go. Like, she's like, oh, like the answer is in the desert. Why not give us a sector? It's in this part of the desert. It's here, or it's there, you know? It feels like a thing that you could have done, and nothing would have changed because of it, except we would have more time to save a place that you refuse to save. And if you can't help, why can't all the spirits here, all the Sun Spear people, why can't they help? Why can't you bless us in some capacity, so that although you can't help in the sense of actively fighting, we can still have a situation where we can deal with the threat? I think the main premise of why I don't agree with her is that this is a problem. This is a problem with a god, and the gods are saying they can't deal with it because they don't want to see the damage from a god. But there's already going to be damage from a god because a god's in it. You know, a god's in the fight, and all you're doing is you're taking one side and you're getting rid of a weapon that they have. I don't know. It feels weird for them to say it. And now that I'm seeing what Balthazar said, I'm not saying that I agree with anything he did, because obviously he's going about it the wrong way. But I can see his logic. His logic is like, seemingly based on what he was saying, we can't kill them. I'm acknowledging that we can't kill them, but I'm here going, hey, how about, instead of what we were doing before, seeing as we can't kill them, why don't we try taking their power and absorbing it as our own? Now, if that works, is a whole other story. But at least it's like a solution. At least it's at least trying to get some form of solution. I don't know. I just... It feels a bit cowardly, what they're doing at the moment. And I'm sure it's not. And I'm sure that if I read in more about the lore, it would make sense. And what they're doing doesn't come across as cowardly then. But it feels like it's a bit cowardly. Because at this point in time, there's stuff they could do that objectively would save us. Well, objectively would help us, and they are choosing not to, and instead what they're planning on doing is running. And that rubs me the wrong way. But who knows? I mean, they're out of the equation now, so it's a bit of a weird situation. Like, there are clerics and priests of her, right? And the other gods. Is this a situation now that those priests and clerics just don't have the ability to do magic anymore? Like, were they ever getting their power from them? If so, that's kind of annoying, but... There's a secret room here, and I really want to figure it out. And that's why I'm here. Okay, we'll do one more check, and then I'll actually go and leave. But yeah, I don't know. What the heck is this thing? Why is this here? But yeah, I don't agree with what they were saying, and I don't agree with how they're acting, and I don't agree with everything that they're doing. And because of that, I'm like, eh. Maybe it'd be different if I played the first game and I got to see the gods more in action, and I could see the consequences like, actually see the consequences of their like, what's the word? Intervention into the world. Maybe then I would have a different mindset on this whole thing. Like, I imagine maybe people who came from Guild Wars 1 would be like, yeah, this makes sense. I can see why they're leaving. Yada 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 kind of thing. But I don't know. It comes across wrong to me. It comes across as just fleeing for the sake of fleeing. There is so many books that I can't get to, and I have no idea where they are. But I got one of the achievements, so I think I'm gonna call my achievement hunting as soon as I just check up here. I'd love to have seen the other gods, but again, that might be a... Oh, I probably should check that one at some point. Wait, let me just check up here to see if there's a book. I immediately saw the diving thing and didn't think to check.
Another personal victory.
The poems. Okay, right, where was the other one? It was like over here or something. We want this one. I could probably be actually doing that to get to any area I wanted to, now that I think about it. Just getting high enough and then just... Maybe the achievement is supposed to show me that you can do this? I don't know. This feels higher up than the place I jumped off. And is that insane to think? there has to be like a books or something on the outside, maybe? No? We are not going to think about how that was so close to me falling off? You're telling me that we went... Look, yeah, that's this is objectively higher. Just a journal? Some sort of cipher. What are you guys gonna do now? Like, you're librarians, but like... The person you were working for is just gone now. You like have... Can you fight? You wanna work for me? I'm no god, but like... I've killed a couple beings that apparently the fight against them would have been devastating. So at least have the power that... is a power that they were worried about. Is that anything? Yeah, I'm done. That's the portal. I'd love to find the secret area, but I can't stay here forever. If I wasn't streaming, I'd consider it. Like, strongly consider it. What is this? Divine Reliquary. What are these? Like, what are they considered? Okay, what's in the Reliquary? A precious block. Doesn't really feel like a particular important thing for a divine reliquary thing. Also, why did it have a bunch of trade contracts in it? How does that make any sense? Okay, I've got to check in with the scouts over here. Before I do that, I'm going to go to the toilet, because I need the toilet. I will leave you with the dulcet tones of... I don't have any dulcet tones. I'll leave you with the music on. See you in a bit. BRB. BRB. BRB.
Consider yourself a hero. Take a look at the bounty for the Forge Tormented.
Lost, Outlander? I can help you get your bearings.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Happening more and more frequently. That I think it's because I have a drink just before. Boom. Anyway, let's have a talk to these scouts. Hey, scout. Wait. Oh, it's in this area. Wait, whereabouts specifically does it want me going? Is it not this scout?
We were posted here to protect our nomadic friends, but we've learned to cooperate for our survival.
What's it like in the frontier?
We made it, Labib. and we managed to avoid the forged.
Okay.
Didn't I say
Was
we'd
a
be
living
fine?
station of
We were
Hunter.
posted here to protect our
Let's see if we can find a shady
Optional,
spot
speak to
ply our
Zara
trade.
before entering the
That sound
Elon
good,
River
boy?
back. I don't know, let's just follow this thing and see what happens. I've got a feeling it's telling me to go through here, because I talked to the scout and it didn't say anything. Yeah, I did. Where else am I supposed to... I'm supposed to go that way. It also wants me to do this as an optional. Then obviously we'll do the optional. Who's attacking me? Freaking deer were attacking me?
Time to do some real damage.
Has it gotten that low that these deer think they can take me? How freaking dare you? Is that thing attacking me as well? The plants don't like me? The blimmin' Jacuda? Jamaica, who I want to take you? Yeah, Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna see her. Da, 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 da. Mama, ooh, the pretty well, I don't know what the rest of the song is. I don't really know what the song is. I just know those words. What the hell is that song?
You're in Captain Rahim's capable hands.
Is that
His
Mambo number
cavalry is
5?
gonna
I
protect
don't
us.
remember that bit from the song. Yeah, I'll speak with him. I didn't realize that optional thing would be a instance. Hello, good sir.
Commander. A little bird told me you and your friends went on a pilgrimage to the Mists. I am pleased and a little surprised to see that you survived the journey. What can I do for you?
We're combing the desert in search of something.
You're in luck. I have loads of something. You're welcome to peruse it at your leisure. This is the part where you clarify your statement and tell me what you're actually looking for.
What do you know about the Riverlands? Are there any peculiarities I should know about?
Well, there's a lot of history in those parts. Kind of history that attracts treasure hunters. Occasionally, one would pass through the Grand Sahil on their way south. Eyes alight with visions of gold and glory.
Did they find anything?
Don't know, I'm afraid. But I know someone who might. A Derman Priory scholar stationed out that way. Name of Gluck. If anybody can point you in the right
His name
direction,
is Glock?
it'd be him. Good luck.
More like good Glock. Why do these not have anything on them? Sorry, I thought I'd do some of this while I waited. I didn't realize that it would be done so quickly. Didn't think that would need it to be an instance, if I'm being honest. But it's done. And we make our way to the scouting party over here. And we make our way, I assume, to a new area. It's full of treasure hunters.
Would you mind giving us a hand, Outlander?
No, I do mind giving you a hand. Okay, why do these rock gazelles not attack me, but those other rock gazelles do attack me? I know one of them was a veteran, but not all of them were veterans. So it's not just the fact it was a veteran.
All right. Now where do I start? Maybe a scout can point me in the right direction.
Maybe I need to just do this. Maybe it's Maybelline, who knows?
You! A quick word before... The followers of Ascension are constantly seeking different methods to reach Ascension. Follower Zune and his golem collect forgotten glyphs in hopes of decoding their secrets. Follower Dawnwind fights to clear Augury Rock of the Branded in an effort to further her legend. And follower Adisa searches for slivers of Last for follower Lucius Anvilblade to weaponize. At Augury's shadow are several other Tyrians who have come to seek ascension. West of there is the first camp, where you'll find followers that were here before the Tyrians arrived. Far to the south are refugees from...
Okay, right, I'm done listening to you. So what I'm hearing is the people that are, the people of Ascension really want to do Ascension.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Which completely makes sense. Secure reliquaries. Okay, right. Yeah.
Aren't you the Pact Commander? It's a
It is
pleasure
indeed
to meet you.
me.
The name's Soon. Big fan of your work. Something I can help you with?
I'm looking for an associate of yours named Glock. I'm told he has some information I need.
Oh, no. Is he missing again? Again? I don't think I've ever met a more distractible Asura. Here, I'll mark them on your map. And again, I require big fan. Don't die out there in the wastes.
Can you check on them? Yeah. They can take care of themselves. I don't care. Tequila. I was talking about this with one of my friends today. They announced a bunch of things in at Gen Con for Wizard of the Coast. Like, functionally what they're doing for this year and next year.
I have ordered these forgotten links for ages. You may not have them. None but
And like they're going the Universes Beyond route that they did for MTG. And it's kind of a double-edged sword, because on one hand, I'm really looking forward to seeing World of Warcraft and...
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
No, I don't. And World of Warcraft and D&D put together, because I'm interested to see what, like, the Shaman class adds. Or, like, what some other subclasses add. But on the other hand... I know what happens when you go heavy into the Universes Beyond. It makes them a bunch of money, and it's really easy to do. And so what they do is they make that the whole thing they do, and they start doing more of that than they do of anything else. And then you have a situation like you have with Magic the Gathering, where there's so many Universes Beyond stuff that completely overshadows the actual in-universe stuff.
Feel the fury.
And it's not great. I mean, it's not horrible now, but because they make so much money from all the stuff that they do, they have no incentive to not do it. You know? Like, why would you stop doing it if it's making you money and it's easy to do? You could spend a load of time making a load of... hiring a bunch of people to make a load of lore and a load of, like, interesting stuff for a world that's specific to you. Or, you can ask Marvel to make another Spider-Man one.
You are not worthy of these blades, two arms.
You know? That's the sort of situation you're in. But I'm looking forward to the 18 plus very mature Dark Sun stuff. And the Scion being a new class that they'll be doing again. But like, there's some benefits to what I'm seeing recently. I've heard that Greyhawk's also really good, but I have never been remotely interested in it, so... But yeah, those seem cool.
I could outrun a centaur.
And the stuff coming back as like adventures, but they're done by the people who made them. and they're coming back to do them is kind of cool, and it being run by a guy who is really into it, into his D&D, to the point where he's made himself his own little, like, room for it. Is like, oh, that's kind of cool.
You cannot stop my return to the pillars.
But I can't help but worrying. I can't help but worry about the fact that at the end of the day, it's run by these business people that if they see that this is making them a lot of money, they'll do it. You know? I don't know. Who am I to get at them for wanting to spend make a load of money? I mean, I'd do it if it was making me a load of money as well. I keep summoning like a smaller shark, but then it never lasts long enough to actually do anything.
You there? You don't look busy. I require your assistance.
I also require your assistance. Please help me kill this. Okay. Do. I don't like that he's immortal for that time. Look at this. This shark is like the shark that from before that just appears and then just disappears, like right now. Yeah, look at that, just disappears.
Responding to incessant queries, interrupt encryption progress.
I love the sass on that robot. I saw that. I'm acknowledging it. Wish I could have a double jump. That'd be really cool. Just do a quick check. Oh. Hey, you.
I'm scouring the Riverlands for something. A place of special significance. Possibly related to Vlast. Any ideas?
Sorry. I just arrived, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Where the crystals and
But
the
it does
seeds to
sound
protect them.
interesting. Good luck.
Do. God, that song is stuck in my head now that I started talking about like dance tunes. So we're not supposed. I thought we were supposed to destroy these things. Oh, we are. I'm here to save you. What's this? Removes.
Feel the fury!
What is this? Veteran forgotten priest that is able to teleport and is a Naga? Oh, we're gonna get Nagas again. They always feel like they follow a god and then like really go into it and then just it doesn't really help them in the end because they never succeed.
It lives.
And they always feel like they choose the wrong one. Then again, I don't know many gods that I'm like particularly thrilled that they exist.
Replenishing.
I mean, I'm trying to think of like the last god that was like objectively I could say is good. Maybe the Sylvari leader, you could make an argument is a god. I mean, Not really, because they got dealt with. I guess getting dealt with by a dragon is not like a thing that means you're not a god, because I mean even actual gods can't deal with dragons.
Arise, my creation.
So maybe you can consider it a god. But it was like a shadow of a dragon. It wasn't the actual dragon. But on the flip side, they were related so heavily. Like, it would, if that was like Zaitan instead of Mordramoth, does this still happen? Probably not to the level it was. So I don't know. I'd say 50-50. She's not objectively good, because you could make a solid argument that like the decision to hide the truth from her followers was probably a bad decision. Like, she technically could have gone out of her way to tell them that what Mordramoth is and how that technically they are like parts of him, but they have broken off and all that kind of stuff, and it would have been an arguably right decision. Like, it's one of those things where you can't say someone's objectively good if they have a situation where you could make an argument that they should have done a different decision morally. I like these boys. I like the fact they're a bit like, they don't feel as like alive as a normal Naga is. It feels like they're a bit chunkier because of the crystals, and so they feel like they move a bit different than the crystal boys do. I'm probably just projecting a bit there, but I feel like there's something there. We need to get up here. God, I don't think I've seen a follower of Ascension that isn't either dying or has died, which is not a good sign for them. Those things are very cute. Oh, is that their Ascension? Is Ascension to like a spirit form? Hello, Hydra. You've had a pretty bad life if you've got 4 heads. That means at least 3 other times you've had your head chopped off. Or I guess... No, it's 3. Where is the guy I'm supposed to talk to? Is it you? Why are you digging? I think there's treasure here. What should we... Our maps say so, and there's probably treasure all over the desert. You won't tell anyone, will you? I probably shouldn't be blabbing to strangers. Watch where you dig. Sand sharks like to hide in sand. That would just ruin my day, wouldn't it? We'll be careful, thank you. Well, that's not the guy. Oh, it's here. Can we go kill this? Oh, it's a veteran as well. How annoying.
I feel good.
What do you think heavily armored means? You think it means damage reduction?
Ah! Don't you dare sneak up on me like that. You can get yourself killed doing that in a place like
Samraj?
this. I'm far more dangerous than I look, you know.
That looks like Samraj.
This
That
place
sounds
has
like
me a bit
Samraj.
on edge.
I'll wear a bell next time. You're with the Priory, aren't you? I need information.
Concerning...
I'm searching the desert for... something.
I need more?
A place of special significance. Possibly related to the dragon, Vlast.
You're not working with much, are you? These lands are rich with history, so that could be any number of... Wait, Vlast, you said?
Yes. Anything come to mind?
Well, since my arrival, I've heard mention here and there of an ancient lost city somewhere in the Riverlands. A hub of forgotten activity, or it was before the fall, anyway. Supposedly, Vlast was born there. If you're looking for, how'd you put it, a place of special significance, the lost city certainly fits
Sounds
the
great.
bill.
Sounds like you know a lot about it. Any idea where I can find it?
No idea. Hence, heard mention here and there. All I've gathered on the topic
kill
is
you,
rumor and
no
conjecture.
one would know. No one would know.
A lost city. That must be what we're looking for. I'd better check with the locals.
Sarcasm is okay. You have to keep it in specific portions so that it doesn't piss me off. Hello.
Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost City? Nothing comes to mind immediately, but I'm hardly an expert. You should ask Nyala. She's in the tent just over there, tending to the children.
And Nahala? Let me Nahala at you. No, that's Juma. Okay.
Do you
Who are
know
these
anything
people?
about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Only lost city I know of is where Vlast was born. The Forgotten City. According to legend,
Seems like
it
a
was
lot of people
reclaimed
know
by
this
the
Forgotten
desert.
City.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
Not specifically, but I ran into a couple of treasure hunters looking for it not too long ago.
Oh, nice. If you jump and there's just enough of a hill. Good. Hello. I'm here to sell you all my junk and these things as well that I can't be bothered to do
Thank
anything
you.
with. How do I get in here? I'm locked in here. Help! Somebody help! Genuinely, I am locked in it. How did I do this? Well, I guess we're done here. Hello, good sir.
Ah, new arrival. Come to help the followers of Ascension? We could use a pair of hands like yours.
Maybe later. For now, I need information. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost City. I could swear I heard something about that from the locals. Apparently it was where Vlast was born. That's the long and short of it, though. Follower Disa may know more.
Follower Adisa. Oh, follower Adisa. You over here? Are you the person over here that gives me the heart quest stuff? Ah, Adisa.
You there? Have you seen any glimmering scales in your soul? I'm collecting slivers of glass for the brand.
Feel the fury!
Die, die, die. Okay, that hyena is definitely not relevant. Hello, Adisa.
You there? Have you seen any glimmering scales in your sojourns? I'm collecting slivers of Vlast from the branded.
I'm afraid not. But I had a question for you. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost City. Only rumors. Supposedly there was once a grand city somewhere in the region. Vlast's birthplace.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
I'm afraid not. But folks in the camp west of here might know more.
God damn it, I just came from there. But I couldn't get to do with the children. I hate that you put a reflective projectile on yourself. Yep. Don't you just love it when they do something like that? Kill the thing. Kill it without. Kill it with fire.
I feel good.
I don't want to deal with eels. Eels are 100% not the thing we're supposed to be doing. Veal. Veteran devours. Destroy battle shards to mine slivers. I don't know what any of that means. I'm just going to look around for anything interactable, and if I can interact with it, great. If I can't, less great. Die! That crystal over there looks interactable. That thing. What the hell is that thing? Bring it on. Holy damn, he was insta-killing them. Okay, I understand it now. So when you kill a Hydra, one of its heads tries to run away? That's kind of funny. Oh, let's go kill this thing. Oh, that's a powerful thing. We're gonna get out of this for a second. We're just gonna make sure that...
I am dead.
Holy damn, they killed it so quickly. See, these are the people that are like specializing themselves, and I don't know how to do that kind of thing. I don't know what level of power they've been able to get to that allows them to do this. Okay, I probably should have seen that and got away, but I didn't. Let's go see how much we get for these slivers. I think I've got like 8 or 9 at the moment.
I'm collecting slivers of blast from the branded.
I've got 7. So how much does 7 get us? It's not horrendous, but it's not a ton.
Have you seen any glimmering scales in your sojourns? I'm collecting slivers of blast from the branded.
How many do we get from each little thing? Like 4 on average? Wait, this one isn't 1? I'm gonna see if I can kill this on my own.
I could outrun a centaur.
This is when I find out that if you wait too long, they just make a new body out of these. And by find out, I mean, that has to be the logic, right? That has to be what happens. I feel like if it's anything other than that, they're not doing the Hydra correctly. I've always been interested in how people do Hydras. I think I've brought this up before, actually, on stream. But, like the concept of, like, whether you make them more like a snake, or whether you give them feet or not, is always quite interesting. I think the classical way of doing it is to make them like a snake, with the no feet idea. I forgot again.
Mine. All mine.
Oh, they dropped slivers of last. Okay, that's a different story now that I know that. Well, I've been a fan of the feet way of going about it, because at least then you got a situation where, I don't know, it feels like easier to draw. You know what? No, I don't want to deal with these guys. I don't want to deal with them. We're leaving. Did I keep any of those in my inventory?
It started out as a corpse, and now it's a corpse again.
No, I didn't. Cool. Okay, so there's something in here, and it kind of looks like it's made specifically so you can't jump in. Or maybe it's made specifically so you can jump in. I think I was right on the second idea. Oh yeah, I was looking at Humble Bundles, and there was one about there was one that had in it. It was like a bunch of AAA things, but like it was only like £13. But the reason I was interested in it was that they had the Tiny Tina's Adventures on it. You know, that spin-off Borderlands game. I was considering giving that, like, whether that would be worth the whole bundle just to get that game for about 12 quid. But I feel like that's about how much it would be. Like, I feel like I'd be hard pressed to get it for like cheaper than that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it at the moment. Alright, let's go see if the people over here know it, just because I'm closer to this. Realistically, I think I found it on the first run, and I shouldn't have been doing this talking now, but I've started, and so I'll finish.
Excuse me. Do you have Excuse me. I have another question for you. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
There are all kinds of curiosities in this region. Lost city? Sure, why not? It wouldn't surprise me anyway. But beyond that, no, nothing specific. Ask around Augury's Shadow.
Well, that's Augury's Rock, so I feel like if there is an Augury's Shadow, it would be very close to Augury's Rock. And frankly, I'm just going to be doing the circle, so I may as well. Is that one maybe winning? No, it's 3-on-1.
Excuse me. I have another question for you. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
A lost city? Can't help you. But if you find it and dangerous things live there, let me know, and I'll come running.
I won't, because I don't think you're gonna... I think you want to die in battle. I'm taking context clues here. Kind of feels like you maybe want to die in battle.
people are being cheated. We have to help. Lucius said I had to keep out of trouble. I know. You could help me gather evidence. I'm sure that would be okay.
I'm gonna give some...
Hey, Yeah, let's see him explain this.
I get one in there? I don't think I did.
Greetings, Wayfarer.
Greetings,
Have you come to join us in
Wayfarer.
the search for Ascension?
Maybe later. For now,
Maybe
I need
later. I love that
information.
casualness.
Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
What about the Forgotten City? The Forgotten are really interesting. They took care of Last since he was born.
Sounds like you know a lot about it. Any idea where I can find it?
What about the river folk? Suppose they might know?
Oh, yeah! Go ask the river folk.
You'll find them south of here, settled along the riverbank.
Oh,
They'll know more about the story.
Good to know. Well, thank you for the information. You were literally the last people I asked, and you were the ones that had all the information, which is, I'm going to be honest, kind of annoying, but not on you. You've done nothing wrong. Yeah, that scout can make my map a little bit more of a map. No, I don't. Just tell me what I need to know.
Exiled all of us to this work farm.
Work farm? Excuse me? You can tell me about a blimmin' work farm.
Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
A lost city? Huh. I've heard of one here and there, mostly by way of raving treasure hunters passing through.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
Not exactly. But supposedly there's a sprawling ruin buried in the desert. Plenty have come looking, but as far as I know, nobody's actually found it.
I appreciate the insight. Be well.
Okay, I'm gonna do this heart quest before we go. My cairnstone.
I could outrun a centaur.
Oh no, I'm not supposed to give it to you.
Take that.
That's a splinter mine. Did that just kill my guy? Holy damn, he's nagashing it up in here. He's got a proper big statue of himself.
Feel the fury.
I bet you he's either... My guess is he's one of two things. He's either a raid boss, which is my first guess, or he is going to be a story boss that we fight. The fact that I could have fought, like, I could have chosen to go, you should probably go with these guys, feels weird now that I've seen, like, what they are. Makes me glad I didn't, I'll tell you that much.
This is new.
Why are these considered eels? I understand you're going for like the desert being a ocean, and so it's like they've adapted from the ocean. But if an eel is on the... In my opinion, if an eel is on the ground and living on the ground, not an eel, it's a snake. I don't feel like that's a controversial opinion. Far from it. I think it's a normal opinion. Like, if a shark's on land, there isn't an equivalent. And so that's why you call it a land shark. But if a eel is on the land, it has a equivalent. I guess there is a logic to the fact that snakes also can be in the ocean, but they're not the predominant... What was that? Just a random rat had a treasure chest? You won the treasure chest? Yeah, deal with that thing. I need to... Sunsphere, if you can't deal with an eel, I don't know if you can deal with the undead army that exists. Although actually this eel seems like it's able to deal with the undead army, so maybe I'm completely wrong. Makes me wonder what would happen if one of these dudes died to Zaitan's undead.
I could outrun a centaur.
Do you think Zaitan can revive these dudes?
They'll have to hit much harder.
Interesting that they say no mercy for enemies, implying that if you aren't an enemy, they're perfectly fine with giving you mercy. I know there is a sandeel. I know that it's here to kill. I know there is a sandeel. I don't really care for its thrill.
Another personal victory.
We're gonna go get this. I'm gonna probably do the heart quest I can also see on that map. Even though, I guess this is technically a river, so this could be where the river folk live. Although it said it was over there, so I guess that's just completely wrong. I guess I can talk to this guy while I'm here. Hello, good sir.
Excuse me. I'm in need of information. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost city? How do you lose a city? I mean, I'm forgetful. I've lost plenty of things, but
a city?
Just answer the question, please.
Once I lost my favorite journal. Looked everywhere for it, and I never did find it. But you know what I did find?
Please say a lost city.
Every single left sock I had ever misplaced. I swear, if it's not in the last place you look, it's... well, elsewhere.
Fantastic. I need to go now.
Oh, you were useless. I like how it's like an archer that's obviously quite... It's probably better... I don't know what to say, like, made than the regular dude.
Always a pleasure.
We've done that. Let's go do that art quest. They're always fun. They give a decent amount of XP. And once they're done, you know, like, that's something to tick off the list. I've not made too much progress here, but that was because I haven't started any of the, these challenges, the vistas.
Something you need, Wayfarer?
Do you know anything about a lost city located?
Okay, sorry about that. I didn't even think to ask. Well, I didn't even think to stay.
I could outrun a centaur.
I thought maybe I could kill these guys while I was doing it. That guy wasn't dead. He just immediately got up after he was revived. But he wasn't revived. No one revived him. He wasn't dead at all.
Excuse me. Do you have business with Elder Muriel?
I'm searching the Riverlands for something important. I've been canvassing the area in search of information.
She does love visitors. But you should know something. Muriel's very old, and her answers are not always clear. Please be patient with her. And try to speak up. Her hearing isn't what it used to be.
That's fine. Do. There's a supply cart. Let me get some supplies.
I could outrun a centaur.
This is so generous. Thank you.
I didn't, not mine.
Replenish.
Oh, I thought there was a big enemy there for a second. I panicked. That's why I wasn't talking. So that said flesh worker as well. I don't know what's up with my mind at the moment. Also, why did I heal that guy like 1,000 a second? There it is. Oh, I get it over time when I'm with this dude. Oh, this is a kind of new mechanic I haven't seen before. If it's been on a heart quest, and either I haven't seen it because I haven't done that specific heart quest, because I haven't done all the base game ones, or like it's either hasn't been in it, so I haven't seen it, or I haven't seen it because I've just done like kill enemies, even though that's not the main way you're supposed to get it. I like how he also got a bag for the field work, even though I picked it up. I guess there could have been 2 bags worth, but I mean, what are the chances of that? This is one dude. He couldn't have made all the grain that he needed.
I feel good.
Oh, normal people can't deal with whirlwinds. Well-known fact, normal people can't deal with whirlwinds. It's simple. Pick this up. Because I think we're in a safe spot here. A safe enough spot that I can just leave this here. Just quickly do this.
This is so generous. Thank you.
And go back to helping this boy. Look, is this the quickest way of doing it? Probably not. But is this a consistent way of doing it? 100%. And occasionally enemies try and attack him. And I get to go, haha, and kill the mosquitoes that are the size of a human. Which inherently is kind of worrying. Like this guy.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
Oh, thank you for everything. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. Not you guys, not you guys. You've got a bit more time. Yeah. Oh, never mind. He's gone. Where is the lady? Where's the old lady that I need to speak up so that she can hear me? Is it you? Oh, it might be this. It's literally right next to the guy that was talking, of course.
Ah, and who are you? I don't know your face, but I like it.
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry to disturb you, but I was hoping I could ask you a question. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
A city swallowed whole by the desert itself. Kesho, yes.
Kesho? Is that
Named
the name of the
Kesha?
city?
City? No, a nursery, where the forgotten toiled, where Vlast's eyes first opened, where Glint gave us her legacy.
That
I
makes sense.
need to find Kesho, Elder Muriel. Can you tell me where it is?
A terrible journey across terrible lands, beyond the sinking dunes.
I see. Thank you.
Cool.
Kesho, Vlast's birthplace. Now I just have to find it.
I mean, you say now I just have to find it, but I mean, all we've gained is the name. I feel like if the people heard Forgotten City and didn't tell you before, I feel like they won't tell you now.
I have another question for you. I'm searching for a lost city called Kesho. What do you know about it?
Kesho. Ah, yes, that's the name. Vlast's birthplace.
Swallowed
by the desert,
according to legend.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
If it exists, it'll be out there, in the wastes beyond the quicksand. A dangerous place to go on foot. If you intend to travel there, you'll want to make a stop at the skimmer camp west of here. The proprietor there has been selling skimmers to adventurers for years.
Years? You must see a lot of treasure hunters come through this way.
A great many. All searching for the treasures of the lost city.
So
And
this
to
is
my
where we get
knowledge,
the skimmer.
none have returned.
It is time.
You'd be
With
wise to
help,
keep that in mind,
Abella
stranger.
has made the
If you
North
journey that
Passage
way,
secure.
make sure to
Keep
bring
hope
your
alive.
skimmer along. You look
The
like you
next
can handle
oasis
yourself,
camp
but
is not far.
the
If we
desert
get
eats the
separated,
unwary.
So insistent on
remember
that.
the
I
code.
know.
Walk in shadow. Follow the
Oh, guys,
moon.
you gotta remember if you don't go, a load of people disappear when they go
So
in
watch
there.
out for the
You gotta
Morton
make sure that
Crescent.
you've all
The
got your
Crescent mainly
skimmer.
hunt for
If you got your skimmer, you gotta
But
make sure.
meeting one is bad news no matter who
Never given me a second to get it. Okay, so I think a skimmer is running. If I remember, if I can guess correctly, the skimmer is probably the, what's it called? Manta ray looking thing? Because I think they're going with the theme of water thing but on desert. And this is a manta ray, but it's not in the sea, it's on the desert. Wow. Because I have seen many people going around in a manta ray. I think that's the water one. If that's the water one, I'll be really happy. Like the one that can skim across the water. Which I know is weird for me to say after literally talking about how they're doing water stuff, but it's on the desert. But I think it also can work on the desert, in the water, sorry. So, maybe? I mean, I'd be happy to have the ability to not be annoyed by the water. I think is more what I'm hoping for. Because you'd get to a water area and you just feel slow because you've gone from... You've gone from having a mount that can run at a decently fast speed to having nothing, you know? I've never had it where I fell off just while I was doing that. Okay, where did it say the skimmer person is? Over here. But there's stuff over here. It's right over there. We're gonna go over there and see if we can get the stuff. Also, it's more jungly, and I prefer jungly places. I still can't believe that there was that whole area that was really, really snowy, that you straight up never have to go through for the story. I only know about it because I was trying to 100% the area. But it's a place you could miss, but it's like it's a whole like fully functioning full area that has like NPCs and all that, and it just, that's the thing that surprises me the most about this game, is how many areas I keep finding where it's like, this could be a hub for more story stuff, but they're just deciding to leave it because they have so much stuff already, I guess. And they put like they put the occasional what's the word? Like occasional achievement thing there, so that you do eventually find it, of course, but still very surprising. I need to get onto this one to get onto that one, but I don't know how to get onto this one. Maybe taking this? This kind of feels like it was made to use. Okay.
Hurts, doesn't it? Time to do some real damage.
Then there was 2. Then there was 1. Look, if you guys weren't inherently hostile, I wouldn't have had to... Never mind, I realised what I was about to say and it sounded horrendous, so I'm not going to say it. Just because they're young doesn't mean they're technically kids, right? Oh, it doesn't feel right to think about the fact that technically I guess my character just killed completely sentient species is young. And look, they're probably like at least teenagers, but that's not really a selling... That's still not a good thing. It's still a horrendous thing. And like, they were aggressive, but it still doesn't look good. And oh, I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve that so much. Of course, there's a blooming portal here. It's gonna be constantly that situation of like, you could go up this way, but if you go up this way, if you had a portal ability, you could get up this way and it'd be much easier. And I'll be like, oh, I could have done it this way, but I didn't do it, and it's annoying me. And like, I did all of that just to get up here, and now I've realized I didn't need to. You need to use the other mount. You need to use the lizard mount. Look, it only took me twice, and like one of them doesn't really count because I panicked. So this is something you can't get at me for being an idiot for. Because objectively, I learned from my mistake. It's just that mistake was costly. No, oh wait, it counted. Yes! I'm a genius. You know, I've realized recently that I think a lot of people that are geniuses don't in fact call themselves geniuses. And the fact that I do that just, it like shows the fact I'm not one, you know? Oh, they're doing a bit of a run to get all the stuff. That's cute. Oh, oh. No, 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 no. No, no, no. There it is. Boop. You think they can get up here? I know they can fly, but like, can they actually fly? Like, is it a fly in the sense they look like they can fly, but functionally they can't? I think it is exactly that. Something over there, we're gonna get that. I don't know why I was trying to get over there. I think I've realized in this specific situation that in actuality, in terms of like trying to get distance, you like if you want to go forward, you choose this one. If you want to go up, you choose the bunny. I'm not sure what the skimmer's gonna be, other than I guess maybe it's water travel. If you want to go water-based, you choose the skimmer, maybe. And then obviously there's the flying one I've seen, and there's the ball one I've seen, which could be a skimmer. I'm still not 100% sure what a skimmer is. I think it's the manta ray thing, because that feels like that skims across the water. Like that would make sense to be something that skims across the water. But heck if I know. I mean, it could be it's a skimmer because it No, I can't think of a way of making the adjective work for the ball. But it could be something there. Unlikely, but it could. Almost finished that. Ooh, that's a please. I don't know who Doric is. I'm not going back. I saw that there was a thing. That's not Doric. That's the mount race. So I'm nowhere near what they're saying. I skipped it in case it activated if you were on the thing. What is this? Like a plant? Like a... Interesting that I keep seeing plant enemies. That might have been the same plant enemy, but like, it is interesting that I'm seeing plant enemies in a place that feels like it shouldn't really have plants in major ways.
How we're gonna get those skimmers back to their pens? Hey, if you can get close to one of those runaway skimmers, please try to catch it.
God, that knocked me out for a while. Jesus.
I feel good.
I didn't have time to hide.
If they were here for supplies, they sure didn't get much.
They really seemed in a hurry. Wonder what was going on.
I like to
I'm
talk to you.
searching for a lost city called Kesho. What do you know about it?
Kesho? It's been a while since anybody's asked me about Kesho. How'd you come across that name?
With great difficulty, I promise you. What can you tell me about it?
You're different from the others. Maybe you are after something more than riches and glory. If Kesho truly exists, you'll find it to the northwest of here, where it was claimed by the desert. The area is rife with quicksand, however. Wouldn't venture that way without a skimmer.
A skimmer?
A creature much better suited for life in the desert than we.
Okay.
Grant me your strength, my friend.
Give a speed boost. Oh. What a cutie. Anyone need some rations?
I was famished. Thanks for the help.
Wait, so this is a fly? It just increases your height. Oh, so it's not a speed boost.
Thanks. Those rations will hit the spot.
Interesting. Oh, my internet went really bad there for a second. Don't know what's up with that. Don't know why it's wavering, but...
Let's go. Nice and slow.
Come on, you two. Come on, you two.
Let's go.
Come on. Come on.
Go.
No, not that way. That way. Good, very good. Any of you got like medicine that I can give? Some of those guys felt like they didn't need rations, but they needed medicine. I don't see any medicine, so I'm gonna assume that that isn't a thing. I don't feel like that actually gives much height.
Hey, thanks. You've done a real kindness here.
I don't really understand it, if I'm being honest. Please get one of those scammers, should be able to heal me. What do you mean it can heal you? Oh, does its attack do it? Your attack a heal? It does.
Thank the gods you came along. The pull of the quicksand was too strong.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I did get you with that. I'm just saying. No. Okay, all we do is we do it maybe from the other way. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's like this way. And then you go, woo!
Oh, thank you. I slept and it only took a moment. I could eat a choya.
Pick one of those things up. Whee! Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this thing. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna like this thing.
Just in time. I'm so hungry I could eat a choya.
What's wrong with the choyas? Can they not be eaten? What's this? Even enough trust. Oh. I mean, I don't feel like they need to tell me this, because it's a very simple thing. Yeah, I'd like to buy a skimmer.
Just in time.
A spring? No, I want this. Well, attach a notebook, take it, please. Movement, we use it, we need all survive. Okay. Can be delivered to healer north of the Ardrid. I don't even know where that is. Oh, here, north of the Blade Fields. Okay.
What are you doing? Get that feed over here.
Sorry, sir.
This thing is slow.
Thanks for the help.
This thing is quite slow. You know what? I'm really debating whether I should finish this off and take this to the healer, or whether I should go screw it and end the stream. You know, the longer this goes on, the more I feel like I should just end the stream. They said it was who was a person? Healer something. Healer Abiel. North of the north of these lands.
Tell me how I can return to your good graces.
Is it this person? Are you the healer? No, you were foreman.
This harvest was just not enough. I need more goods.
Okay, we check her. If it's not her, we do this at some other point. Because my internet's wavering anyway. And I'm not sure why, and I'm really worried, and it is her. I have something from you. From Ardred to skip a ranch. Cool. Well, I hope you've had fun. I hope it's not been too bad. There's been a couple of problems with my internet and a couple of drop frames, but there's nothing I could do about that. I will see you all Monday for whatever we feel like, Wednesday for more Pillars of Eternity 2, and Friday for more of this. But until then, bye-bye.